Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 5th of July, 2026, and a day that I really was not expecting to go the way that it did. A day where, man, let me just tell you, it was pretty much nonstop annoyance. It didn't stop me. It didn't hold me back. Still had a great day, but it hindered me from being able to put out the kind of content that I wanted to put out. That's a problem, and we need to talk about it because I need your help. Okay. So this morning we started with the Level 1 podcast where we chilled and talked about various topics, notably getting caught up on what happened during the marathon yesterday, the Indivestance Day, and how coming out of that, number one, I may not do another one because it didn't seem like people were too excited to see the vests again. And number two, we may actually go and do a new show or a new night stream of me looking at the classic games that we didn't get to and grading them and valuing them and inventorying them, because it seemed like a really cool segment to go through classic games, see the conditions I had them in, going online, pricing them, etc. It just seemed pretty good. So maybe, just maybe, that could be a good show for later in the week. So after chilling for about an hour on the podcast, we then jumped into Dark Souls 2. And here's where the problem started, because once again, the person who has continuously been freezing my chats over and over started freezing my chat again. And we had it in 1 year sub-only mode, and it was still freezing, okay? That's frustrating. I just kept continuously making more and more streams, but it didn't work because the person would always freeze it. So after about an hour of trying that, I said, I'm just going to have to not have chat, and I'll basically talk with people in the Kick chat only. And if people contribute on YouTube, I'll notice it, and I'll shout it out, but that's it. And I had to do it that way. The good news is in Dark Souls 2, we still made great progress today. We got to the Royal Rat not Royal Rat Authority, that's the other boss. The Royal Rat Vanguard, yeah. Did that boss fight. Continued down into the gutter, did the entirety of the gutter all the way to the end where you fight the Rotten. Did that. Started going some other directions and then ran out of time. So we did a lot of progress today. Man, it's tough in the gutter, particularly with the lighting. It's already hard in regular Dark Souls 2. It's even harder in this version of Dark Souls 2 with the path tracing on to see anything down there and get anything done. But we got it done. And it was great support, so we ended up opening a few packs of cards or whatever. Everything worked out well, except the chat freezing issue. So tonight on the late stream, it was going to be Resident Evil Code Veronica X. And I was going to just do the stream, and if it froze again, what am I going to do? Just play the game and finish it, right? Well, someone messaged me during the break and said, just so you know, the guy who's responsible for freezing your chat is in a detractor chat, Raw Phil's chat right now, bragging about it, explaining all about how he's doing it, that he's recruited other people who have longer subscriptions to you than he does. And that's how he's getting your chat to freeze, because he's finding people who are like 2 years subbed, 3 years subbed, and they're coming in and doing this chat exploit and freezing your chat on you. That's how he's getting away with it. Also, there's all this evidence because we found his YouTube channel. We found posts where he posted up his Discord saying, join my Discord if you don't like DSP and give me your YouTube account so we could use it to freeze his chat. So we have all the evidence we need to prove who this guy is, right? Then he outright said tonight in Raw Phil's chat, when Phil goes live, I'm just going to freeze his chat over and over for fun. So instead of doing gameplay tonight, guess what I did? I caught out the roast and roasted this guy for 2 straight hours. I basically exposed his YouTube channel, what a loser he is. We showed all the evidence. We basically tried to get to the bottom of it. We think at this point it might even be a Unicode exploit in YouTube. And we even figured out how to stop the chat from freezing. The problem is it's a temporary solution, because then they could just go in and freeze it again. So you could freeze it, unfreeze it, freeze it, unfreeze it. You still can't use it properly, right? So it was a nightmare. Because this was happening, I got overwhelming support. Over $300 of support alone tonight. So at the end of the night, we ended up opening 6 regular packs and 2 of the Ascended Heroes packs of Pokemon cards. So it was a great Pokemon night and a great support night. But I didn't play any Resident Evil, okay? The stream is archived. You can watch it right now. I left it in its entirety. You can see what we did tonight, okay? Now, here's the thing. I have all the evidence against this guy who's doing this malicious stuff to me, but I don't know who to give it to. I contacted YouTube, and I'm waiting for them to give me a valid answer. They have not. You know, I wish they did, but they have not. So I don't know what else to do. Team YouTube on Twitter 5 hours ago gave me a very generic answer. And when I told them, no, this is not what's happening, I need further help, they have ignored me and haven't responded. I can't report this to YouTube's creator help because the creator help is a bunch of people who are in like a tech center who just have facts in front of them, like frequently asked questions. There's no way for me to actually get help from them. I know because I've tried technical things with them before. They don't even understand how YouTube works. They're literally just people sitting around reading checklists. That's all they do. Or you get AI. AI doesn't know about this issue, so it can't help me. So here's the question. How do I get help? How do I get people to stop freezing my chat? Okay? Who do I go to? I don't know, but I'm going to make a video about it right now after this daily wrap. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to make it the highlighted video on this channel, and I'm going to post it everywhere and say, everyone share. I need help. Let's get this done so no one's chat freezes anymore. Let's see if we get some help overnight. It would be great if I did, because I really need the help. I don't want my chat freezing anymore, but I'm helpless to stop it. I know how to fix it, but then it just gets frozen again anyway. That sucks, right? We need to have a solution. So hopefully I will get some help and things will be resolved overnight and we'll go from there. But tomorrow, here's the deal. We're still going to do a DSP morning show. We're still going to do Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and we're still going to finish Resident Evil tomorrow. We've now bumped Resident Evil till tomorrow. So no matter what, we're doing all that tomorrow. If the chat freezes on YouTube, we ignore it and we just play anyway. I interact with the Kick chat, and if people contribute, like if you super chat or do a membership or tip me, I can still interact that way. Or you could go to the Kick chat and I can interact with you there. But I can't let my work be held up from this complete loser who thinks that he's safe because he's trying to do this anonymously on the internet. Okay, we need basically people to rally, spread the word, find out who this guy is, expose him, get him in trouble so he'll stop doing it. And then we need this exploit to be determined what it is so we can also close that off so no one's chat will get destroyed. So let's do it tonight, all right? I'm going to make the special video. Please watch it, or you can watch the archive stream. That explains everything. Tomorrow, let's reconvene, and let's have a fun time tomorrow, and hopefully this will be resolved, and if not, we'll ignore it, and we'll just have business as usual. With or without the freezing chat, we'll have to see, okay? Everyone have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.